I am so mad at Wantable right now. Yes, Wantable, the subscription clothing service. Stay tuned and I'm going to explain why.
Adventures in Wantable, let's go. Fashion and fun, put on a show.
Hey there, if you're new, my name is Lisa. If you're returning, welcome back. You may be familiar with Wantable. I'm going to get into this. I have done a lot of Wantable boxes over the last 2 years after losing 64 pounds and finding myself in a size 4 for the first time ever. I've received a lot of fun things from Wantable. For those of you that are unfamiliar with them, they are a subscription clothing service. You pay a $20 styling fee, which will be applied towards anything you keep in your box. You can get a box on different schedules. You can get it as infrequently as every 3 months, and you can put it on hold if you need to. I don't get a preview for my Wantable, so every box that comes, I haven't really had any deciding power in whether I wanted to keep or reject those things, and I've not had the same stylist for a long time. What you do get to do with Wantable is use the stream. The stream is on their website. They don't have an app. You can go on their website, go on your account, click stream, and I'll just show you a little preview up here. I'm going to put this one in fast forward mode because I hit the stream and went for quite a while trying to find anything that I liked from Wantable these days. Anything. And I'll tell you what, this box is going to be kind of fun because based on my inability to find a lot of clothes from them that I like, this time around I ended up with 3 accessories. And I believe you get 9 items in your box. I always say it wrong, but I will put the official number up here. So I think I have 9 items in this box, 3 of which are not clothes. So why specifically am I mad at Wantable? Well, when I couldn't find what I was looking for in the stream, I decided out of desperation to go to their online shopping, which I've never been to, I never use. I actually had to call them and ask where to find it, and I Googled it. Anyway, I found it. So it's shopwantable.com. And when I went to shopwantable.com, what do you think I found there? This sweatshirt. Why did they never send me this sweatshirt? I'm just being silly, but this is the name of my channel. I bought this right away. I couldn't believe it was on sale, and this is a size medium. They're out of the small, and it's a great fit. So what I'm wearing today is 100% Wantable. These are little cubic zirconium stud earrings that I got in a Wantable box. I didn't really ask for them. I'm like, why do I need these? Tell you what, when I can't figure out what earrings to wear, I pull for these, and at this point now, I think I'm going to ask for some actual diamond ones for my anniversary this year. This is a free gift from Wantable. So you get your normal subscription box, which has a rewards program. And on that box, whether it's monthly or every 3 months, if you keep 3 things on their rewards program, they'll credit you $25 towards your next box. And actually, I don't even know why I have a 3rd box this month, but I have a $25 credit from my last regular box. They also have stuff for women, children, and men. My husband does Stitch Fix, but he hasn't tried Wantable yet, so I can't say anything about the men's version of the Wantable service. And they also have themed edits, and those are the most fun of their edits. And so there'll be like a Valentine's Day theme, or in October they have Cozy-tober. So if you know all about Wantable, I'm just going to stop. But if you're new to it, I would recommend you go to the website. It goes over all of that. So what am I wearing? This is a free gift from a themed edit, from the Valentine's Day edit. And these jeans are the last pair of jeans I kept from a box. I haven't kept jeans from their boxes for a while. This is my denim. This was from my November regularly scheduled box. And they came in like a 33-inch raw cut length. So I just cut them down so they fit with a low profile sneaker, and the flare still works, and I'm really happy with them. This is my fun and casual adventures outfit. So welcome to Adventure in Styling. Today we're going to have an adventure with this Wantable box. So let me go ahead and rip it open and see what we have in here. I have looked at the checkout, so I do know what's in here, and some of it I'm excited about, some of it I'm not so sure. That's usually the case with subscription boxes. With some of them, they will try to style some of the things together for you, and others, they're trying to get you what you put a heart on or a thumbs up in the stream for. So you've gone through the stream, you've given it a thumbs up. And if you give something a thumbs down in the stream, it means that they're never going to send it to you, and it's never happened to me. I can't believe they didn't send me this sweatshirt. Okay. Now, if you ever see an item of clothing at shopwantable.com that says adventures on it, let me know. Send me a message and let me know. So let's see. I have a stylist note here. Typically, oh, I got Jordan back. Wow, it's been a while. That's crazy. So Jordan was a stylist I had for about a year, right after landing in a size 4 for the first time in my adult life and trying Wantable. She sent me the best stuff. I was having so much fun. And it was like in the fall, and I was getting sparkly tops for Christmas and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed being styled by Jordan, and I'm so glad she's back. So she says, welcome back. So excited to style another edit for you. I made sure to include your stream request for, then she puts the item in there. She says, for Oregon's rainy February days, this knit is such an easy to grab and go layer. And then she's going into the specifics, so I'm going to skip that. Interesting, I'm seeing on here a lot of the things that were in my favorites are now on sale. So I'm just going to get them out of the box. We'll go over the sizes and the prices as I go. And if you haven't seen Wantable for a while or you're new to Wantable, they put everything in a bundle wrapped in tissue paper. And I have one giant mega bundle here. And they wrap everything up and put a cute little sticker with your name on it. All right, I had to stop there and take my glasses off, so let's take another peek at the bundle. I see denim, I see a sweater, I see another sweater, and I know there's 3 accessories in here, so let's rip into it. That bundle rolled over, so the accessories are going to be last. So let's just start opening things. And first thing we have is Max Studio. These are high-waist, front-seam, wide-leg ponte pants. $118 is the price on the tag, but when I try them on, I'll double-check to make sure they haven't gone on sale. In my packing slip, it will tell me. And these are not something that I have so far. And trust me, I've been doing a lot of shopping over the last 2 years since losing weight and starting this channel. So I love this front seam. I love the feel of ponte pants these days. Oftentimes, the tops of them will be a little too tight on me and not stretchy enough, but these definitely look like my size. So we will have fun styling that. Next up, another pair of jeans. And you know, I was just looking for light denim to have for the summer, and I love Vigoss. So the combination of those two things that I thumbs up in the stream were Vigoss denim. These look high-waisted. They are high-rise, size 27. And let's see which ones these are from Vigoss. It's just got a model number. And then the price on here is $84. I think I saw these ones crossed off as on sale. More pants. Ooh. Now, when I saw these in the checkout, because I did peek, as I said earlier, I didn't realize that they were this thick of a corduroy. They're an electric in this light, electric blue color. In fact, if I wanted to go all monochromatic, I just got a similar colored, like jersey style, electric blue and light blue striped sweater from my last Stitch Fix. So I'll put that Stitch Fix at the end of this video if you're interested in seeing it. And this is called Sapphire Blue. Price tag on here is $89, and these are by Z Supply. Z Supply, I was trying to remember the name of that brand today. And the reason I was trying to remember the name of that brand is because I called Wantable to ask them why I wasn't seeing anything from Sanctuary in my stream. Sanctuary is a brand that I've really grown to love. And if you're new here, by the way, I do a range of videos all the way along the price points from Walmart up to Front Door Fashion, which carries brands like from Saks Fifth Avenue and Bloomingdale's. Sanctuary is a brand you'll see at Nordstrom, Saks, Bloomingdale's. Love that brand. And I didn't understand why I wasn't seeing any of that in my stream. And in fact, I have, once again, 3 accessories from Wantable in this box because I couldn't find enough clothes I liked to give a thumbs up to in my stream. So I called Wantable and said, why am I not seeing Paige Denim? Why am I not seeing, you know, DL 1961 or Sanctuary ever in my stream? And they didn't really know. I mean, they were really helpful, and they put notes for the stylist to see for next time to send me those brands. And as I was talking to her on the phone, and I was on my laptop, I was on my Wantable account, she suggested I go back through my profile. So if you're new to Wantable, and I'll give you a referral code, you can get a $25 discount off your first box. When you set up your profile, it's really important to get the correct sizes and everything in there, but it's also really important to remember what you put in there and occasionally go back and update it. So when I had first done that, I was unsure about what my clothing budget was going to be or how much things were going to cost. So on a lot of the things on the price sheet where it says tops, bottoms, jackets, accessories, you know, what's your price point? On some of them, I had kind of a low price point. So it does say you can pick any price point. So I changed every single type of clothing and accessory item to any price point. in my Wantable profile. And I really hope that changes what I see in the stream. By the time I edit this video, I may put this on pause and report back to you how that's working out. And it will be really interesting to see whether or not I see that in the stream, if it affects what I'm going to get in my next box. I thought you might be interested in hearing about that in case you subscribe to Wantable or you watch YouTube videos about Wantable. For those of you that are new, they send you a huge envelope to return everything you don't love. So I've taken out 3 pairs of bottoms, and I see, I think, 3 pairs of tops. Where are my accessories? I know they're in there somewhere. Love this color. Oh, this is cute. And I do recall that being something I gave a thumbs up to in the stream. It was maybe about 6 weeks ago. This is 78 and Sunny. This is their in-house brand, and it's called the Countryside Mock Neck Sweater in Jade. Their price is $99. I do have the $25 credit, and this is the type of thing that I know I'm going to love next year if I don't have a chance to wear it this year. I'm in the Pacific Northwest in the Portland, Oregon area, so odds are pretty high I'm going to be having an opportunity to wear this around St. Patrick's Day because it'll still be cold. I'm noticing it has these little buttons on the side, and they're kind of dangly. Okay, next up, what is this black thing? I don't remember. Oh, it's a collared Henley top. Is it navy or black? It's black. So far, I don't own a Henley style top. I've received a couple in different subscription boxes, and they haven't worked out for me one way or another. Maybe because I didn't do a Keep 5 discount or because they didn't fit. So this one, their price on it is $74. It's called the Also Polo Collar Top in black, and the brand, once again, is Citrus. So I am excited to try that on. It may be something nice to wear with all of the bright colors and texture. Something neutral on top with those electric blue bottoms. All right, now we have this sweater by Horizon, Horizon. I don't know that brand. It's something about the little logo that makes me think it's something like REI or a Pacific Northwest based brand. And certainly the color and the style of this sweater is definitely a Portland look. When I saw this on the stream, I was sitting around with my husband and I showed him the picture of it and I said, should I like this or should I not like this? And he liked it, so that kind of influenced me. And I thought this looked a little bit like it was pink. It does in the Wantable site, it does in the viewfinder, but when I hold it up in person here, I don't see pink. It's really interesting. I see light brown. I'm drawn to it just because I live in the Portland, Oregon area, more or less, so it's kind of our vibe here. That's all the clothing items. Now let's have fun looking at the accessories. I have not received accessories from Wantable before. I got a really cute hat in the winter. I really enjoyed that. This is Jen & Company, and the price on here is $38, and they're saying it's a jewelry case with drawstring in. So here it is. I actually need a new makeup case, so this is why I gave it a thumbs up, and I'm kind of glad they sent this to me. It's really cute. So here it is. Let's poof it out a little bit. It got kind of squished in packaging. Here it is. I think this is where you would put your earrings for a jewelry case. And oh, look at that. That's interesting. Let me open it up. There we go. I got it. So you could put maybe like necklaces in there that you didn't want to get tangled with other jewelry that you were transporting, maybe going on a vacation. So I need a makeup case, so I don't need a jewelry case, but I just think this is the cutest little thing. So I'll have to factor that into whether I'm keeping 3 or more things from this box so I can get a $25 discount on the next box. Lots of times Wantable will have specials where they have a $5 styling fee or a $10 or $15 styling fee instead of a $20 one. Sometimes a $0 one. Those come up every now and then. Next thing I have are sunglasses. So these are Z Supply, so I forget the price, but that means they're probably not cheap. I've been wanting a pair of aviator glasses that looked okay on me, and something about my hair and the shape of my face, maybe my age, who knows, they never look good on me. And these are polarized, so I kind of like them. They seem to be a pretty decent quality as well. Here they are up close. They have a little bit of that flat shape on the bottom. I mean, just, man, I've tried on so many aviator style sunglasses and they all look bad on me except for one pair. I think I was in a Prada store and I tried on a pair there, but they were $600, so I didn't buy them. Last up, I will disclose, I gave this item a thumbs up and I'm like, would they actually send this to me? And if they do, I'm going to give it to a friend of mine for her birthday. So here it is. I feel like I need to have the aviator sunglasses on with this. I am ready to go on a vacation adventure, maybe with a beverage. So relax, get your favorite beverage. For me, I'm usually watching YouTube videos in the morning with coffee, but have a seat and we'll put all of these on. I'll look at her styling notes and see if these should be combined together in any way, and then I'll let you know what I'm keeping from this box. And I hope my friend's not watching because I don't want her to see her birthday present. Let's go over the accessories to start with. So This Girl Needs a Margarita mesh back cap in Kelly Green is $36, so that one's not on sale. I apologize for the naked cat. She's a rescue kitty and she looks odd. We just think her bone structure is off kilter. Anyway, she's bow-legged, she walks like an armadillo, and her name is Panda, and she's our little baby. Okay, so highway polarized sunglasses in gold gray, $59. Well, it's not $600 at Prada, and I think they look better on me than any of the other pairs I've tried on, and I really want some, so put a pin in that. And then the Ela jewelry case with drawstring is $38. So right now I have on the polo collar top, kind of a Henley style, and that's on sale for $37. And I have on the Z Supply bright cobalt soft thick cord pants that are in a wide leg, kind of unusual, and they're on sale for $66.75. So let me show you how the top and the blue pants came together. Saw green back there. So the top, I will say I don't think I'm going to keep it. The buttonholes weren't fully, opened. I couldn't get the bottom button opened. I couldn't button it all the way up, but it's too cropped. I think maybe if I had, some Democracy Absolution jeans on, maybe with it, but I don't know. I just don't think I'm going to keep it. So these are very, very soft. They're very flowy. I like them. I love this color. I'm going to have to look back in the viewfinder or maybe try some other tops on with these because they don't have any tummy control here. And if you're like me and you have just, I hate to say a little bit of extra skin in some places due to big weight loss, it's just something you have to live with. So that's how I feel about these pants. I love them, but I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. Let me hop into these and this and we'll see how this goes together. Okay, I am not in the Portland grunge sweater yet. I decided while I had this black top on to try on the high waist front seam wide leg ponte pant on sale down from $118 to $88.50. Max Studio, I'm kind of familiar with that brand. Did they used to have, or do they have that brand at Macy's? So here they are, and it's kind of interesting. Those blue pants really just sort of accentuated I think I'm a little swollen here today, but it kind of accentuated that, and these actually, maybe it's because they're black, or just because of the way that they're cut from the waist down to the thighs is just a little bit different. So what I like about these is they're not too tight. I think I might wear different undergarments with them, but they're not too tight back here. And of course I love the wide leg. Let's take a look at the hem. White leg alert here. Thought I saw something down here, but they're definitely hem. They're not a raw cut. So the front seam is a little bit on the high side the way they've been sewn, but they're pretty like I look down here and it's kind of flipping this way and that way, which is kind of bothering me a little bit. Maybe I'm being too much of a perfectionist, but this side looks fine. This side looks like it wants to lay a certain way. I don't know if that's something that you could fix through steaming or light iron. I think it's the way they're sewn. They're actually sewn, so they're laying down differently over here than there. So I would say if I love these, I would probably want to exchange them and gamble that the next pair would have been constructed a little better. So interesting. Sorry, I had my head down the whole time for that, but I got distracted by that. All right, let's try now the Portland sweater and the light colored jeans. So I am now in the Cozy Cabin crew neck pullover in mushroom size small 2 to 4 on sale for $39.50. So the sweater's on sale. And then I have on the Vigoss double button flare leg jeans in light wash size 27. And they're still a regular price at $84. And I would estimate that they are a 32.5 to 33-inch inseam, which is why she said to wear boots with them. So let's take a look at how this all went together. Let's start with the jeans. They're definitely a flare. Definitely would have to be worn with a heel. These are some boots I got in Stitch Fix last year. I would say that is a 3-inch, maybe 3.5-inch heel. So if you're 5'5" like me, and by the way, my stats are I'm 5'4.5". I shrank last year, so I still say 5'5". 5'4.5", size 4, 27 on bottom, size small on top, unless it's tight fitting, then I wear a medium, size 8 shoe. So those are my stats. Love this color of light wash denim. Love the top, love the double button. I'm gonna have to turn around and see what these look like in the viewfinder before I make a final decision on them. I have enough long flared pants. I don't have any in this exact color with a cuff, and I'm not reaching for them because I'm typically wearing this kind of stuff on the weekends when I'm out running errands, running around, and then I don't grab for a heel. So have to give this one some serious thought. Plus they're still full price. Let's talk about the sweater. The sweater's cute. I think it's cute. Like, I had to ask my husband whether I liked it, so that tells you something. I don't know. What I don't like about it is I feel like I want to wear it with a front tuck. I feel like it looks too shapeless without a tuck, and then the fabric's not matching up here when I tuck the front and then fold this under. So otherwise it looks funny. So interesting sweater. So we have one thing left, and that is this St. Patty's Day special. I've tried the hat on already. Actually, the hat still has this in it, but it gave you an idea, and I want to give that to my friend, so I'm going to leave it like that. Anyway, let me put this on with these pants and we'll see how it goes together. All right, last thing is the Countryside mock neck sweater in Jade 78 and Sunny, on sale for $49. It's a size small, size 2-4, the 2-4 version of small. And I feel like it's a little oversized. I'll tell you what I love about it is the color. Will be really fun to wear the week of St. Patrick's Day coming up here in a few weeks. And then I love the knitted pattern. I love the big collar on it. I love the big cuffs on it and the big wide band at the bottom. Let me make a preliminary decision about what I'm going to keep out of this box. I'm seriously considering the Z Supply aviator glasses because I don't have any. They're a little spendy, but I think they look okay on me. And this hat I'm going to keep. I got it specifically as a gift for somebody. The sweater, I'm not sure. I mean, I want to keep this sweater. It just wears like it's kind of shapeless on me. But I'm wondering if I just wear, I'm not going to say skinny jeans, but like stovepipe, you know, more fitted jeans on the bottom, or maybe even stretch pants and boots, if this would liven up a little bit. This I'm not keeping. It was too short and the buttonholes were weird. This, I don't know. I'm just going to say I don't know. I like it, but I don't know. The ponte pants, I like those. I just don't know. I really don't know. So that's it. I'm very undecided on this box. I will put what I'm going to, oh, and then the Vigoss jeans. Actually, if I had to pick 3 things to get another $25 discount, I would want to keep these, but they're not on sale. So I don't love them enough to pay $88 for them because I have a lot of similar jeans like this already. So very confused still, even after saying that last thing. So I will let you know what I decided to keep in my pinned comments and in my description box. And if I find out that my algorithm with Wantable has changed, that my stream is better because I changed my price point, I will let you know in this video when I edit it or the next Wantable video that I do. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit it now, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. And to thank you for subscribing. No one's seen Panda for a while. She's been camera shy, and she got shaved, so she's especially embarrassed.
Adventures in Wantable, let's go. Fashion and fun, put on a show.